You absent? He came. You also absent. Radha. Okay. Did I finish the agriculture 1, 2, 3? We have to do 4 I think today. Last time, let me get the marks. Agriculture completely. There are 4 last में ये हो रहा था ना conventional sources स्कूल में हुआ था Guys, did I complete? Just check in your notebook. ये तो 2 दिन आएंगे. ये बोले एक ही दिन. 2 lectures नहीं है. Tell me, was I doing conventional or agriculture? हाँ, ये suddenly conventional कहाँ से बोला? Because in last time in school they were doing conventional sources. Right. But in agriculture 1, 2, 3 is done. 3? No. 4 है. Are you checking your notebook? Did we do the cash crops? Cash crops, confirm? Because I don't recollect whether we have done cash crops. What else? Sugar cane, na? Then what was the next crop we have done? Soybean. Oil seeds. Then what is agriculture 4? Just check. 4 में क्या दिया है? Cash crops ही है ना? वो तो हो गया. फिर आगे जा. Volume में आगे जा. Because this is very important module and very easy module. बस उतना ही है सर. एक काम करता हूँ. Then I will mark certain important questions now. हाँ वो सब नहीं किया. ठीक किया. Cotton कर लिया. Did we do jute? So put the heading jute in your note for which I will give you. Jute. It is known as the golden fiber of India. It is known as the golden fiber of India. June. Known as the golden fiber of India since. पहला क्वेश्चन ये है. Golden fiber of India since it appears golden brown color. It appears golden brown color. Yes, sir. Golden. It appears golden brown color. It is the किधर बोला? Golden brown. It appears golden brown color.
अरे first line है ना, it is known as.
अच्छा, it is known as the golden fiber of India. Question करके पूछना भाई. Look at this. So ask me what is the question, sir?
Since के आगे क्या?
रुको. एक पीछे पूछ रहा है, एक आगे पूछ रहा है. Since it appears golden brown in color when fully mature. Golden brown in color when fully mature. नहीं, मैंने वो students को उधर बैठाया. I only made them to do some. This room is better than that room, I think. Golden brown in color when it is fully matured. Second, products manufactured or products manufactured brings in valuable foreign exchange. Products manufactured using jute. Products manufactured using jute brings in valuable foreign exchange. Valuable foreign exchange. Next, carpets, bags, and other items of handicrafts. Highly valuable, other items of handicrafts are highly valuable, so export. Are highly valuable and are export. Getting it? Now go to your volume page, pick out the jute, write only its requirements. You understand requirements? Temperature, soil. Okay. I get a glass of water, I am joining you. What do you have to write? Climatic requirements, temperature, rainfall, in which soil and which are the area. Did you guys write? Jute. Give one volume to me. Okay, I'll explain. Now, when we compare jute with that of cotton, now which one you think very important for a country like India? No doubt cotton. But even jute. If you don't know what is jute, all the gunny bags for rice and wheat we use packing, that's jute. The doormat, if you've seen, which is made out of the thick coarse, that is jute. In fact, Government of India has banned plastic, correct? Carrying plastic, the bags, and they have given importance once again the use of jute. But you and me do not like, sir, plastic को fold करके pocket में रख सकते, jute को लटका के जाएगा तो ऐसा लगता है कोई बुढ़िया है ना? But they say it is environmentally safe. I'll show you the videos of this jute. Today, Bangladesh has taken ahead, and jute is one crop which is known as which fiber of India? Golden fiber. I don't know if you come down to that Morad area in Sanpada area, there's a big ground. Every time they put, अभी भी कुछ लग रहा पता नहीं क्या है. We come across handicrafts from different parts of the world. I personally not now, long time before. रहता भी उधर ही हूँ, but I don't know what is it. Yesterday or day before yesterday, one fellow asked me the building name, which was just across me. मैं बोलते काम करो ऐसे घूम के फिर के जाओ. फिर मेरे बाजू वाले कौन सा बिल्डिंग? ये सामने ही तो है. हाँ हाँ भूल गया. If you come to that area, they have this carpets exhibitions, and these carpets, especially from Kashmir, very costly, lakhs, 2 lakhs, and they are made out of jute. There's a company, not company, it is promotion of the state called Gurjari, Gujarat Handicraft and Exports. Then even we have for Rajasthan handicrafts also. They make such items which you and me try to be a fancy item, keep it in the house. If it is made by made out of this jute, again it is valuable. So good thing about jute, environmental friendly, doesn't cause any problem to the animals or human beings, and most important, those people who are employed into this jute lost the job. Correct? Whereas Bangladesh, it is a very small country in front of India. In fact, we were the people who gave our full military support to get their independence from Pakistan. Today, they are the leading producer of jute. So, if you write in the exam, next to cotton, if any fiber crop is important, is jute. Let me switch to cotton. Cotton is what? Sir, it is one of the age-old crop production in India. It is the only crop, or it is the only industry which is 100% indigenous. What does indigenous means? Both the demand and the production only within India. Correct? How did the Britishers, why did the Britishers come to India? One for the cotton and other for the market. And the cotton which we produce, they say one of the best. China again is a leading producer, but definitely Indian cotton has its own demand. So we will be understanding the black soil, alluvial soil, and then the rainfall requirement and what rich profit this cotton crops gives to the farmers. They go north to south, east to west. The majority of the dress we wear, it is out of cotton only. Let us come down to tea. What is tea all about? We say it is a plantation crop. You understand that word plantation crop? Who can tell me? What is this matter? Mummy, रहते नहीं घर पे? Last 10-15 minutes I'm observing. मुझे लगा तुम मेरा eyes समझेगा, नहीं समझ. Tea, plantation, correct or wrong? Why? At least one big wagging of his head at least. ये बेचारा टेंशन में है. जो भी है ठीक है. How about Shruti? Like you say? Is it a plantation crop? मैंने explain किया ना, plantation agriculture check करो. और उधर मैंने example भी दिया है ना? हाँ. Tell me what is plantation farming? तू भी bottle रख के मारेगा ना. Plantation farming is planting. चेक कर लिखा है. तुम लोग दोनों था उस दिन. ये नहीं थी.
Commercial crops जैसे like for many years we grow.
Very good. ये दोनों lazy duckling पड़ेगा.
It's bad.
एक ने मोबाइल फोन यूज कर रहा था. इधर पहले. Why did you use the mobile? Punishment दिया था तुझे. तो फिर उसके बाद मोबाइल लेके बोला. मोबाइल लेके बच्चे एग्जाम. नेक्स्ट टाइम अभी वो लड़की का मोबाइल लेके मैंने रखा है. लड़की है तो वो बच्चे. तो रहता किधर है? We could have been in Vashi, mobile will be deposited in the office. उसको दिया है ठीक है वो कॉपी कर रहा है. In that time did I ask you to use the mobile? अच्छा ये दे रहा है. ओके. तो चल. Next time come early to my lectures. हाँ. और क्या? तुझे तो मिला भी नहीं. You read the entire thing.
They are drawn mainly for
पूरा देख के I know you don't know anything.
And are valuable for an exchange.
You give it to shape.
May stocks grown at the top periods.
It is that type of agriculture in which single type of tree or bushes are grown in a huge estates. Crops are mainly grown for
Export.
export
Sale.
and earning value with foreign exchange.
Hmm.
Main crops grown are tea, coffee, rubber, along with the northeastern states and states of South India.
Hey, whenever we talk, we say tea estate. Shall I say rice estate? Can I say jute estate? क्यों नहीं बोलता है? बोल सकता है. Do we say हाँ? Correct. We say it is estate means it is plantation. Can I say rubber estate? Rubber estate है. Acres and acres of rubber only. Which part of India is very popular for rubber production? Kerala. Which is the original producer of rubber in the world? Malaysia. सब मैं ही पूछता, मैं ही आंसर करता. ठीक है, अभी ये टी प्लांटेशन में जाते हैं. टी normally we say it is a plant which grows close to 3 meters and above, but it is regularly pruned. Why it is pruned? Once it is taller than the human being, it is difficult for us to pluck like a mango. Second, it is not the vertical growth. We want the horizontal expansion. And normally tea are grown on the slopes of the hills. It needs well-drained soil. It needs good rainfall, but it should be well-distributed rainfall. You understand? Well-distributed, एक जगह पर ज़्यादा concentration नहीं रहना चाहिए. So tea leaves normally plucking is done by human labor. Although we have some machines and other thing, but now also it is highly a labor-oriented farming, and it is best suited for a country like India. Correct? All the South Indian hill areas, Nilgiris, you go to Coimbatore, you go to Karnataka, called Kurg. So now Kurg, tea and coffee. Kurg coffee is very world famous. So normally, tea is one plantation which is best suited to the hilly and mountainous regions, and it is one of the labor-oriented industry. Industry बोल रहा हूँ because tea estate बोला मैंने. ठीक है? Tea farming is done in all over India at the higher altitude regions. समझ में आया? So for June, did you write the requirements? Give the volume. आगे वाला लिखो फटाफट. Where is June given? Right up. Did you write methods of cultivation? नहीं लिखा ना? Write on that line. लिख दिया. Notebook में. For jute तो आज ही start किया ना. Until where did you write soil requirements ना? Jute is cultivated in thoroughly prepared. Jute is cultivated in thoroughly prepared fields. Second point, jute cultivation requires the drilling or broadcasting method. Drilling or broadcasting method. Broadcasting method. One more last point, same methods of cultivation. This crop is sown in February ब्रैकेट में डालो lowlands. March and June on uplands. Can anybody tell me what is this lowlands and uplands are? First is lowlands, that is February. Uplands, March and June. Can we say lowlands are close to plain area and uplands are
Not close to them.
not close to. Maybe hills, we do not know. But if I show you this jute cultivation, you'll understand how does jute look like. Because I also remember jute cultivation, maybe padhata, but I've never seen the cultivation of that particular crop. Because wherever I've gone, I didn't find it. Advertisement is one I really wanted. Swampy areas. इसका वो concept. Do we have a just 1 minute? बेटा ये टीवी का वॉल्यूम क्या करना है? ये तूने वो रिमोट दे दे. Are you seeing the products of jute? Handicrafts. नहीं यार. इसका स्पीकर्स किधर? स्पीकर टीवी वो टीवी में वाला Keep writing. He's in not a good mood today. तूने क्या HDMI केबल पे हाथ लगाया? Okay, right up. By the time he harvesting and processing. It is mainly harvested. Oh my God. Mainly harvested in the month of July to September and are bundled. But volume आता क्या देखने को? नहीं उसमें फोटो and are bundled and put inside the pods.
7 tons per hectare. Phosphorus P2O5 and potash K2O are applied as basal nutrients, whereas nitrogen N is topped addressed into installment 2 and 40 to 80 kilograms per hectare for capsulized varieties, 20 to 60.
For rating, RETTIH. For rating. Next. It is left within the water body. It is left within the water body. For 20 to 25 days. After which The barks are peeled off. Bark, मतलब उसका outer cover. By hand, and fiber is removed from the pith. Pith मतलब वो जो लकड़ी से फाइबर को निकालते हैं हाथ से. Fiber is removed from the pith, P-I-T-H. Correct? Then the last one. Washing and drying of this pith. Drying of the pith, P-I-T-H. Then pressed into bales, B-A-L-E-S. Easily transported to mills. Easily transported to mills. Distribution, write all the states which I am giving. West Bengal, number 1. Bihar and Assam. And then you write UP. Shruti, some evil limit. आवाज कैसे है? वो तुम्हारे सच्चे है. Seriously. No one is there outside. UP, bracket में लिखो Tarai regions. UP inside the bracket you write Tarai region. T-E-R-I. Tarai मतलब Marsi regions और कुछ नहीं. Okay, now look. It's more like a bamboo tree. It's not exactly a bamboo tree, but look, you'll understand.
Jute occupies a very important position among the fiber crop and is the most important cash crop. Jute is also used for making mats, bag, sack, fallings, ropes, and twines etc. The jute sticks are largely used as fuel and also for making gunpowder, charcoal, as a raw material for coarser paper. Resin bonded pressed jute sticks make durable hardboard. Cultivation. Jute requires a clean, clog-free field with fine till. The land is plowed, cross-plowed, and planted several times. All weeds are thoroughly removed. Sowing in Midlands and Highlands starts with showers in March or April.
You remember Midlands and Highlands?
June in the western part of the jute belt. For broadcast sowing, the seed rates are 10 and 7 kilograms per hectare for capsularis and clitoris varieties. Seedlings are thinned out in broadcast plots. This operation is carried out in 2 installments, once when the seedlings are about 10 centimeters and subsequently when they are about 15 centimeters tall. In row cropping A, single row seed drill is used to sow the capsularis varieties 30 centimeters apart and the clitoris varieties 20 centimeters apart and 7.5 centimeters. Sowing is always done shallow. Fertilizer. Acid soils require abandonment with 3 to 7 tons of lime in 3 years. Compost or farmyard manure requirement at the rate of 4 to 7 tons per hectare. Phosphorus P2O5 and potash K2O are applied as basal nutrients, whereas nitrogen N is topped addressed into installment 2 and 40 to 80 kilograms per hectare for capsularis varieties, 20 to 60 kilograms per hectare for clitoris varieties. P, half of the quantity of N, and K, quantity equal to N. Harvesting and storage.
Look here, how it is more like a pond. It is grown there only. They are going to cut it, bring it out, bundle it, and they put it back inside the water because वो बहुत कड़क रहता है. And वो आपने पहले देखा वो brown color का वो lady कर रही थी. That is the fiber. ये अभी तो fiber नहीं है, उसका stock है. वो पतला सा डंडी. Let's see, we'll see what it is.
Jute may be harvested any time between 120 and 150 days. Early harvesting gives finer fiber of good quality. The compromise between quality and quantity is found in harvesting at the early pod stag, yield around 135 days of cropping. Harvesting is done by cutting the plants at or close to the ground level. In flooded land, plants are uprooted. The harvested plants are left in field for 2 to 3 days for the leaves to shed. The average is 13 quintals per hectare, 27 quintals in the case of the Capsularis varieties. The maximum potential being 40 quintals and 37 quintals respectively. Stripping, fiber extraction when there is a plenty of water. Bundles of stalks are laid in the pond ditches or slow-moving streams and left for
What they put over that bundles? About medium. Muddy sands because it will float. So that वो पूरा पानी में डूबा रहना चाहिए. कितना दिन तक minimum 25 to 30 days पानी में ही रहेगा. Because it's very hard to peel it off.
5 to 15 days underwater. The bunch of stem is held in one hand and the root end tapped lightly with a mallet. After loosens the rest of fibers. Fibers are extracted and washed. Washing and drying extracted fibers are washed in clean water. The dark color of fibers can be removed by dipping them in tamarind water.
Is it golden brown color? That is why it is known as the
For 15 to 20 minutes and again washed in clean water. After squeezing excess water, the fibers are hung on bamboo railing for sun drying for 2 to 3 days. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe this channel.
Understood why it is golden brown? Okay, let's proceed. Now put down tea. Most important beverage crop. It is a most important beverage crop. Most important beverage crop. Just cultivated mainly on high altitude regions, not all altitude, high altitude regions, northeast and southern parts of India. Northeast and southern parts of India. Next point. Northeast and southern parts of India. India is the largest producer. India is the largest producer, consumer, and exporter of black tea. And exporter of black tea. Climatic conditions right as it is. And exporter of black tea. Don't yawn. 2 more lectures you have to sit. What time you sleep and get up? Every time you yawn in my lectures. In schools, on the mercy of the God. What is the next setting given for tea? Is it too lengthy or it's quite okay? No, मुझे पता. I give it. You write down. It requires no need to put the heading soil. Rainfall हो गया ना? Next point. It requires. Soil में भी मैं दे रहा हूँ. Soil requirements मैं दे रहा हूँ. ठीक है. Look at the size of the thermoflask he's using, and in between he sleeps. So and next time son tea या गरम कुछ लेकर आ उसमें. Ask your mom to. How does your son is giving him a lectures? If you have written, it's okay. If not, I'm giving. It requires rich humus soil with high iron content. Rich humus soil with high iron content. Second point, same heading, soil type. It also grows well in forest type of soil. Forest type of soil. Next. Methods of cultivation. ये short में लिख. Methods of cultivation. Seedling method. Just wait, you don't write. Let me see. And cuttings. So write down tea in India. Tea in India is broadly cultivated. In India is broadly cultivated using two main methods. Tea in India is broadly cultivated using two main methods. Hyphen, you write one. Next point. Seedling method. Use of tea seeds which are sown. Use of tea seeds which are sown in the plant nurseries. Plant nurseries and taken good care. Next point. Saplings are then transplanted. Saplings are then transplanted into the nearby tea gardens at a total distance of 1 meter on all four sides. Total distance of 1 meter on all four sides. Are you understanding what they are saying? Look here. If I put one sapling here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are you seeing? How much is the distance? Close to 1 meter. Because they will be allowing it to grow, they will be pruning it. It has to horizontally go. If I'm putting one crop here, one crop here, one crop here, there's a minimum distance between one to the other should be 1 meter on all four sides. Q, because when it grows above the human height, the ladies cannot climb. Second, the tea leaves are best when they are pruned regularly because horizontal expansion takes place quickly. Second, the tea leaves which are at the topmost level, they say they are the best quality tea. Anytime you have understood which is green tea, the leaves are green in color, how it becomes brown then? Skin. Roasting. Kisme? कढ़ाई में डाल के घी तेल. So we always believe what is tea for you and me, since you don't drink.
And when it becomes dry, then it becomes brown.
हाँ, leaves only, but full brown वो aroma वो पूरा मैं process ही बताता हूँ. So we always believe that Britishers have told to the world that it is British who made Indians to cultivate tea. But that was wrong news. We have the place called Darjeeling, famous hill station. Well before the arrival, they were growing. But problem क्या था? No transport, no communication. So that local people were understanding that कुछ है जिसको गर्म पानी में डालने से मस्त कुछ तो beverage बनता है. Then some parts of South India they had coffee beans. I think coffee is not there for your portion, na? Yeah, hai. It is not there. But I'll show you the videos. Coffee beans are more like that small berries. It has to be dried and crushed, then again machines. In fact, coffee is very costly as compared to tea. In fact, India produces best coffee, Arabica and Robusta, Nestle, Utabia. Then we have Nescafe, which is now Europeans have taken from India. I mean, Nescafe, it's very costly. And as I say, Karnataka is very popular for that place called Kurg, K for Kurg. आप किसी के होटल में जाके बोलो मुझे कुर्ग कॉफी पीने का बोलेगा वो कौन सा कॉफी है? This Udupi and Shettis they have highly aromatic, and doctors themselves say both tea and coffee are a good beverage, but the problem they have a substance called nicotine. What is that? Sorry, that's in cigarettes. Caffeine. I'm so sorry. Caffeine. Caffeine है, and caffeine is something. If you start drinking every evening at 4 or 5, then next day also you will have a small, headache like feeling. चाय नहीं पिया, सर दर्द हो रहा है, चाय नहीं पिया, ये आपके घर में पापा या मम्मी बोलता है. हाँ, वो क्या है? एक कैफीन की वजह से, और कुछ नहीं. If not, no Horlicks, no glucose or I don't know Bonvita, this is best. But problem, उसको बच्चा नहीं मिलेगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. गाँव में जाके देखो, newborn baby after they forget the milk, they start drinking coffee only. In fact, मैंने देखा feeding bottle में coffee भर के दे दो, बच्चा पीते जाता. ठीक है, वो पीने दो, यही best है. Why? They are not rich like you and me. They cannot afford a 300 rupees bottle or anything which we give them. So we always believe tea cultivation is one of the rich, and it is normally to those hilly area where people do not find any job. Correct. Tea estates gives them a profitable job. Abhi, due to better transport, people start moving up and down. But at time that hill region people do not have any transport to come down or go to a different area for the jobs. So the only alternative was tea estates. Okay, so let us finish that right now. What was the last thing I had given in that? The seedling method is done. Saplings are transplanted into the nearby tea garden, so done. Now, second method, cuttings. Actually, from cuttings, you write only cuttings. Tea shrubs also grown. Tea shrubs which are grown in nurseries. Tea shrubs which are grown in nurseries are carefully cut and a colonal planting, clonal. You understand cloning? I'll show it there. Clonal planting method is followed. Next point, same idea. So the saplings which are transplanted in the tea gardens grows well to give rich yield. To give rich yield. To give rich yield. Yield, Y-I-E-L-D is what it is. Okay. Then shall I show you the video first or shall we go ahead? Harvesting and processing directly लिख लो. ये processing तो मैं short में देता हूँ. ठीक है? Harvesting वो points लिख लो. Oh, sorry. Meantime then I processing तो मैं simple way में दूँगा. और withering, bidding वो अलग अलग step है. हाँ वो जो पहला paragraph है you copy as it is. There's one popular video which comes time and again. Don't copy the second heading, only the first heading. Rajan, where is the specs? What happened? Last time we went for निकल गए.
Doctor has seen the cover, so I've given it.
So, but now it's are you okay to write then? Okay, lens लगाया.
थोड़ा सा दिखता है.
तो फिर ज़्यादा तकलीफ नहीं होगा तो इसके समय दें. Shall I? Before to that, Raja, just read all that steps one by one. Only the heading below. Processing में from the volume.
There are 4 types of tea. Each is
Go ahead.
differently.
एक काम कर, you read. He is a sleepy boy.
Harvesting and processing.
Harvesting तो लिख दिया ना? उसके नीचे वाला process.
Processing. There are 4 types of tea. Each is processed differently.
Black
tea, green tea, oolong tea, and big tea.
Out of this, which tea is very popular in India? Black tea. You know, आप लोग तो पीते ही नहीं, कैसे मालूम है? बनाती है, अच्छा ठीक, चलो आगे.
Processing of black tea.
हाँ.
Withering. The gathered leaves are first withered or dried in the sun for a day or two to extract moisture.
Just wait. You will see that withering, but here it is done by the machines.
The cup of tea is a long one, and it begins much before you begin to steam your favorite cup.
So are you not seeing these are hill slopes? Because the soil should not hold the water long. It should be well-drained soil. Plus, the soil which are there on the slopes of the mountains are best suited for tea. Is it okay?
Growing tea and processing it is an art demanding much care and detail. Tea bushes are planted during monsoons. Regular application of foliar, which is a mixture of chemicals such as zinc and magnesium, provide for the health of these bushes. Tea leaves, or the produce, are plucked almost throughout the year. Produce is particularly high post-monsoons due to a spurt in growth. Hand plucking is a traditional method involving hundreds of women plucking tea leaves with their hands. Each of these women will contribute up to 21 kilograms of plucked tea leaves at the end of their working day. Hand plucking is today being supplemented by hand sharing. This method has been introduced to counter the effects of large-scale migration by labor communities to the big city.
Are you seeing it? This is one machine, a blade, correct? And this is the scoop. Why they have started using this prairie or something? Because many people are migrating. अभी hilly area में रहता नहीं. पहले एक time था कि they will get lots and lots of workers who are ready to pluck the. And in the end of the day, how many kg of tea leaves are plucked? 21. Correct? She was reading the video nicely. Good.
This weighs around 650 to 700 grams. Then a self-sharpening blade, carbonated blade. So it's give much faster cutting. So the weight. Yeah.
The plucked tea leaves are transported to the nearest factory. This particular factory I am visiting belongs to the Balanur plantations.
This is in Coimbatore, a place, Balanur. And Coimbatore hills are very popular for tea.
It's limited.
I could be there.
This building is around 135 years old.
How many years old is that tea company? How many years ruled the British? 200. So, yeah, origin almost close to the British time only.
It is replete with modern machinery. I take a stroll and get a closer look at how tea is processed here.
I mean, now he read withering, drying on the sun for 2 to 3 days. The same withering is done, but here on a machine, because एक साथ इतना करेगा तो, and then he will try to crumb the leaves. वो moisture के साथ नहीं रहना चाहिए, टूटना चाहिए. So that is withering. This is done by the machine. He'll explain. He's the manager.
The general manager at Balanur, Jeepan Bediappa, is a friendly gentleman showing me around. He explains how the processing begins with withering.
Withering is a process where you remove only the surface moisture. The moisture is say about 80%. Will be removed to 65%. And only 50% is removed. But that takes almost about 16 hours. When you roll it, when you press it in the ball, okay.
There is a moisture that comes
Moisture, so it releases slowly.
Withering increases caffeine content in the leaves. These leaves are then sifted and shredded.
If it is one particular that gets separated down there.
What is the second step? Shredding. Rolling is it? Rolling and shredding. What is the third step?
Fermentation.
अभी ये rolling and shredding इधर हो रहा है. And fermentation करके उसका पूरा colors वो पूरा क्या बोलते हैं अंदर का वो कैफीन निकलेगा. So he will explain now.
The shredded leaves still seem
Shredding
fresh and moist. They fill out the air with a heavy scent of cut green leaves.
It is fully cut now. Nice.
The humidity level inside the factory is rather high, as this aids the processing.
Now we have 5 kinds of CBC cuts with crushed air and curl.
That was so beautiful.
You can just see the roller here. So that's where crushing, tearing, and curling takes place. After crushing, tearing, and curling, it gets into the fermentation area. The fermentation depends on the temperature and the weather condition. If the weather condition is rainy, we need more time for fermentation. In summer, we need shorter time for fermentation. Fermentation is nothing but oxidation.
Enzymatic oxidization activates antioxidant polyphenols, which are known to be responsible for the color, flavor, and benefits commonly associated with tea.
Once it's fermented, already the colors change so much.
Coppery
Oh,
brown.
yes, already coppery brown, yeah.
Infusion, I told you, when you taste the tea, your color of infusion is very important. You have to have coppery brown. So if it is under fermented, you don't get a good tea. If it is over fermented, you don't get good tea. So we have to balance it. Now we do both drum fermentation as well as slow fermentation. Drum fermentation half an hour, then slow fermentation 1 hour. Then it went into the dryer. Now once it goes into the dryer, it's fired at a very high temperature of 130 degrees centigrade. Okay? By the time from the dryer discharge it comes out, the moisture will be only 2%.
Wow, okay, that's 55% of moisture taken out.
Within 18 minutes. The output of the dryer is about 600 kilos per hour.
And there are different shapes and sizes here.
Yes. Now after drying, then it comes into another picture where the dust and leaves get separated.
Okay. Dust grains of bamboo are machine sorted into small dust, red dust, and pepper dust. And leaf grains are machine sorted into pepper fines, broken pepper, and flabby. Each of these brings a slightly varied strength and flavor to the final cup of tea you and I enjoy. In the final phase of tea processing, each grade is winnowed to allow only the denser particles to be taken into the packaged produce. The lighter particles are used to recondition non-premium tea in future processing cycles. Tea is now finally bought, which means that the produce under a single grade but for different days is mixed together. This mix is then packaged and ready to be shipped to buyers. And that is the story of how the humble tea leaf transforms into a golden color tea.
Thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
It's our pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed your stay, families, and visit the factory.
Absolutely, absolutely. We definitely learned quite a bit about tea and processing as well. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
I remembered once I visited Coimbatore long time before, and my car driver, because he was a very experienced fellow, and I remember close to 300 bends. Have you any time gone ascending hills? They have round pin bends, and for the first time, if you go generally, I also tried my level best not to, but by the time I was descending, मतलब 10-15 मिनट अच्छा होटल में उन लोग ने ऑफिसर क्लास में गया था and they paid me good lunch and I thoroughly enjoyed it. but ये बोला नहीं ड्राइवर कि नीचे उतरते समय आपको जरा गड़बड़ होगा. मतलब 15-20 मिनट तक मैं ओके था. Then the stomach gave me some the window open कर. And after I think 20 minutes I remembered कि मैं हूँ कार के अंदर ही बैठा हूँ. And he stopped me once and बोला कि चाय ले लो. मैं नहीं पीता जैसे अभी आप लोग हैं. No, you should taste the tea here. One, all over it is full green, as long as your eyesight goes. Second, the tea that he offered me, hardly from a small shop only, but I couldn't remember the taste of the tea. बोले इतना कैसे है? बोलते इधर से तो चाय बनता है, tea leaves, so we get very fresh packed. आप बॉम्बे में कब पैकिंग होता है, कब वो रिटेल में जाता है ना? It almost comes after 3 months, 6 months, or sometimes 1 year also. अभी वो ताजमहल है ना, अरोमा सील्ड पैकिंग सब बोलते हैं. कितना भी रहने दो, टी एस्टेट्स इज समथिंग लाइक अमेजिंग. One, because of the climate. You know that he was crumbling that ball and saying 55%. Even when you crumble and try to, the tea smell is amazing. And then I remember there were certain trees of eucalyptus. Eucalyptus suna hai? Nahi suna hai. In Coimbatore only, pluck one leaves of that and try to crumble and try to apply it on both side of your what do you call it, this side, and you will get such nice feeling. Eucalyptus oil nahi malum hai. When you have a toothache, your mother always keeps a small cotton and puts it on that tooth or something, and it's so fresh, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like that lady said, so such a wonderful blah 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 kar rahi thi. She's the owner of that chai product. ठीक है, चाय करके मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी जैसा रहेगा और वो सिर्फ चाय सर्व करते हैं और कुछ नहीं. टी एट इट्स बेस्ट है, कोलाबा वगैरह में है, मैं गया कभी देखा है. एंड देयर आर मेनी टी MNCs who have come out and tea based है, but with a good gesture. Okay, चलिए. At least withering process समझा. I read the second process, what it is.
Rolling. This twists the leaf to break itself, exposing the juice to the air for fermentation that helps to give tea its special flavor. Fermentation.
What is fermentation? Dipping it, है ना, into certain acids.
The leaves are allowed to ferment and this reduces the amount of tannic acid in the tea by half, but does not impair its flavor.
Tarnic acid, जो उसमें रहता है, हाँ, आगे.
Drying. Leaves are placed on conveyor belts in and over to dry them and give them black color.
अभी ये conveyor belt देखा, which was churning it green, and उसने क्या बोला, 130 डिग्री ना, ये उससे भी ज़्यादा बोला, if you remember that manager, वो machine पूरा गरम करता है उसको. When it is making it, that brown color and then aroma also they mix it, so that when you open the tea bag, you get a nice smell. So that's it, not smell, odor.
Blending. Expert blenders and tea testers further blend the various grades of tea.
In fact, very few people understand what is this tea taster. Anybody heard this? What is this?
Taster, tester.
But we have a person. हाँ, आप बोलेगा ये कौन सा नया जॉब है सर? He is the government of India agent, not an agent employee. He is given the task. He has to, I think, 36 or 38 stages. He will be checking one tea blend. Once he puts all that green signals and बोला हाँ ये tea market में जा सकता है, तब जाके वो tea market में आएगा. And he is the government of India fellow. And special training and special everything he comes. अब अभी सोचो ना, आप जाके सिर्फ सुबह शाम टेस्ट कर रहा है, वो उसका क्वालिटी चेक कर रहा है, ये कर रहा है, वो कर रहा है, and your signature is required. And then he will proceed the file to the government. Government over check करेगा, हाँ भाई टी टेस्टर ने सब चेक किया क्या? बोलेगा yes sir. तो फिर तब जाके मार्केट में वो टी आ सकता है, वरना ऐसे ही नहीं. So what you think or what I think is very ordinary. Even that lady said, "Na, before you drink one cup of tea, imagine how much hard work it comes from." So that is tea tester there, but ये job ही है tea taster. Correct? Go ahead. Done? So please write that. I will give it in my own sentence. Give me the this one. Processing लिखा? Harvesting is done. Now processing. Write on processing. Every tea produced in India pass through. Every tea produced in India pass through different process hyphen black, green, oolong and brick tea. ये brick tea आप देखा नहीं रहेगा, but मैंने देखा, मुझे याद है ये. Black, green, oolong, oolong, OOLONG and brick tea. ये ताजमहल ही बनाता था, मुझे याद है during my school days. कैसा रहेगा ना? Have you seen this dairy milk chocolates? हम लोग ऐसा तोड़ता है ना? Dairy milk chocolate के तरह नहीं रहेगा, but something ऐसा brick जैसा रहेगा. I remember दो ऐसा strip रहेगा एक अंदर, and वो जैसे strip निकलेगा, my mom used to break that brick. एक brick डालो तो 4 जन के लिए कॉफी बन जाएगी, tea बन जाएगी. समझा? So that is brick tea. At least you understand what I'm saying. Exactly like your dairy milk chocolates. But dairy milk chocolates थोड़ा different है, but ये थोड़ा सा ऐसा लंबा रहेगा, and you have to break it into bricks. ये बनता कैसा है? Did you remember? Different size, different cut होता है. Some are reprocessed. And generally बहुत बड़ा बड़ा दाना भी रहेगा, बहुत फाइन रहेगा. तो फाइन जो रहता है ना, which is like powder and they are made out of this. अभी ये कैसा बनता है? Even I haven't remembered. अभी ये नहीं मिलता इंडिया में. Brick tea. हाँ चाहिए. Oh बाप रे, 7:30 is a break. हाँ तो अभी कर ले, ब्रेक करके फिर 5 मिनट में कर लेते. हाँ अभी दे देंगे. So I'll leave you now the break and start by 7. अभी ब्रेक कर दे, वो बेटर है. ऐसे है. कौन थका है? कौन थका है? पक्का?